Okay, alright, so back to the profile. 1, solemn judgment. Of course, it's self-explanatory. You need a solemn. Everybody needs a solemn. And now that they're reprinted, they're, common. There's no reason why you shouldn't have one. 1, royal oppression. Use this card after you go off, and, combine it with Stardust and Scrap Dragon, and you've got game. I don't care what your opponent has. You have game. Bottom line. A pretty Mirror Force. It's Ultra. It's from Magic Rulers. It took me some work to get this card, but I enjoy it. Look at it. It's awesome. My personal favorite trap card in the deck, Wabakus. People will tell you to run Deep Prisons instead. I don't care. Okay? Your opponent MSTs. Activate. I don't take any damage this turn. My monsters don't die. Attack. I don't take any damage this turn. I don't die. Giant Trinade. Activate. I don't take any damage this turn. I don't die. Oh, I got you for an OTK. No, you don't. Activate this card. I don't die. And last of the just the trap lineup. 3 Ultra E-Calls. Pretty E-Calls. I run 3. Some people, my friend Trey, he runs 1. I run 3. 1's not enough for me. 2 is not enough for me. 3 is not enough. 3 is enough for me. Okay. The big drawback is it's always when you have to use it if there's an X-Saber on the field. That's usually not a problem for me, especially if I'm playing a mirror match. I don't go for my opponent's shit because why? Why should I do that when I've got my own X-Sabers? So that's just me. It's awesome. Swarm's got 2 X-Sabers. If I have 2 of these cards in play and 1 X-Saber, use them both. I got 4 Sabers now. What are you going to do? Okay. Well, that's it for the traps. And here we go with the spell lineup. First, Monster Reborn. It's self-explanatory. It's been I would say the god of spell cards, to be honest with you. It just brings back anything. It's it's awesome. Run it. Super Reinforcement of the Army. Gets that Rhoda, gets that full helm. You need it. You always need it. I don't care what kind of situation you're in. Then you combine it with something like this. Mind Control. Take their cards, sync with it. Both the warriors you get with Rhoda are tuners. Do it. I like this card. This is actually one of my favorite spells in the deck. Saber Slash. If you have a lot of sabers out, like let's say I have 2. Let me just give you an example. I've got a Bogart, Fall Troll, and Ember's Blade. Okay, I got these 3 cards in play. They have 1 big monster, and something else face up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate Saber Slash. It says target any face up cards on the field equal to the amount of X-Sabers you have. So what I would do is target the little face up that they have, target the big monster that's giving me trouble over there, and then target Saber Slash. If you have to, and they have even more monsters than that, target an X-Saber that you don't need. If you got Bogart and Fall Troll, you don't need a E-Blade right now. It's broken, in my opinion. I love this card. It's got me out of so many tight spots. It gets rid of that. That Royal Decree. It gets rid of that Skill Drain. It gets rid of that Royal Oppression that may be locking you down over there. Anything face up, it's awesome. All you need is an X-Saber, and you can get rid of whatever you want. Has to be face up. Enemy controller, tribute to Dark Soul, take their monster. Get a search at the end of the turn. I love it. Giant Trinade. I have no idea what I'm going to do when this card gets banned. Apparently, that's so I'm hearing. I'm hearing that's it's supposed to get banned. I don't know if that's true or not. But go ahead and just tell me, because I don't really keep up with all that crap. Super Dark Hole, the other god of spells. Book of Moon. Yeah, he's cool. Okay, so here we go into my extra deck lineup, and I've put a lot of money and time into this. So it's kind of pretty. Stardust Dragon. Yeah, actually, I'm sorry, I take that back. 2 Stardust Dragons, and it's self-explanatory. It's the god of synchros, in my opinion. X-Saber Bellum. He's cool when I need to go into a 7, because he's the only level 7 that Bogart will let you get. Dionite, Force of Earth, big 6-star, goes over Stardust, goes over magic, all that little shit. Colossal Fighter, he's needed in an X-Saber deck. He gets so strong late game. He's a big time late gamer. Bro, you know how I feel on that. No need to explain. Ulti Scrap Dragon. Oh my god, this is my favorite synchro to use. And anybody who's played me will tell you the exact same thing. I go every single time. I go for Scrap Dragon every time I play 8. I don't care what kind of situation I'm in. Unless I already have him in play, in which case I go Stardust. So, he's awesome. Ally of Justice Catastor. He's really easy for me to bring up. Dark Soul, Pashul, I got him. Kills anything that's not dark. He's broken too, in my opinion. 2 double X-Saber Hyunlees, the big 6-star of the deck. He destroys your entire back, most of the time, your entire back row. He'll wipe that shit clean. And then, you got a Fall Troll, you bring back the Pashul that you use to summon him and go over for an 8, which would be, in my case, Scrap Dragon. 2 double X-Saber Gothams, both of them ulti. They're gorgeous. With the right cards, your opponent will not have a hand. Again, I guarantee it. No hand. Which means they will have to top deck, and it's very hard to top deck over something this big. So, 2 is good enough for me. And I don't really find myself playing this card, but people tell me that I need it. And it just looks cool. It just kind of makes the extra deck look that much more pro. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. If you're playing against Machinas or whatever, things like that, he rapes. But I don't really use him. He just kind of looks cool. And I have enough cards in my extra deck to where I can just kind of screw around with it. Okay. Next up is my side deck. And I don't really pay that much attention to sides, so, a lot of people are probably going to get on to me about that. But I don't care. So here we go. First up, 2 Puppet Plants, anti-6 Sams, bottom line. A Trap Stun, I might consider maining this. It's cool, Trap Stun, go off. What are they going to do? Nothing. A Light Imprisoning Mirror and a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I run both. It's when those, like I said, it's when those Chaos decks become big again, because I know they are. These will help. Anti-Light Sworn, Anti-Black Wings. Consecrated Light, again. Anti-Black Wings, Anti-Chaos, Anti-whatever. Chaos Trap Hole, Anti-Chaos. Now with these 2, I run them just in case, whatever. Big destruction decks. 2 Starlight Roads, they're so cool. I just kind of kept this in here just for the hell of it. Crevice into the different dimension. I find that my Sealing Ceremonies work better, but it is what it is. And last but not least, 1 double X-Saber Emmer's Blade. I put him in there just in case I need the 3rd one in there, just in case I need that extra search. So that's my deck. Hope you like it. You got any questions, PM me, whatever. Like I said, I need suggestions, please. And I know this video is long, so just go ahead and just any suggestions you might have. Anyway, I'm Reborn Blader, and I'm out.